this is very tricky. Luckily, I don't have to go for this, as I can simply push the pawn to g2 here. I'm threatening the queen as the knight covers the square. If white goes king c4, queen takes, king b5. White is simply way too slow. The h pawn wins the day here, as my pawn simply gets up the board very, very quickly, and now I go queen to a8 and win the game. And after g2, if white takes on g2, I have knight to f4, forking the king and the rook and winning the game as well. So after g3, Alireza plays rook f8. Now I go king to e6, and here Alireza Firouzja resigns the game. He could have continued with rook g8, g2, and played on a few more moves, but it would have been to no avail. And if he plays rook h8, which is the other tricky move, I go g2, takes, king f7, covering the square. And after check, king g8, he can't stop me from getting a queen. And after rook h3 queen, white can again play on for more moves, but this is not a fortress, and black should win, as the queen is worth 9 and the rook is worth 5. So, after king to e6 here, Alireza resigns the game. I get my first win in the 2024 candidates with the black pieces in round number 5. Very, very big win. Certainly gives me some hope to try and mount a comeback, to try and play for first place. We'll see if it's realistic or not. But at any rate, I do get a big win here. But, I think more than getting the win, I do want to point out a couple of things, which is you have to remember that in events like this, or events in general, whatever you might be spending your life on, you have to try and stay positive about the situation. I do firmly believe that in life, everything happens for a reason. And throughout the first couple of days, and even just going into today, it's like trying to stay positive, trying to focus on what matters. And I said this in the post-game interview, and I'll say it once again because I think it's very fitting, but I was watching some videos, just motivational things, over the last couple of days in between the 4th and 5th round. And there was one video that I watched featuring the famous, I want to say, motivational speaker, self-help guru, whatever you want to call him, Tony Robbins. And in the video I watched, he made this very succinct point that success without enjoyment is the ultimate failure, or something along these lines. I might have paraphrased slightly wrong. But, with this event, and specifically with today, I wanted to go into the game. I wanted to try and enjoy it and just simply play my best and see what happens, and things did work out. So, trying to stay positive, trying to build upon today. Tomorrow I will be playing with black piece, second black game in a row against D. Gukesh, who did win his game. He is now tied for the lead alongside Jan Nepomniachtchi from Russia. They're both about 1 point ahead of me right now. But, as I've said many times as well, this is a marathon. It is not a sprint. There are still 9 rounds.